Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Joshua's Family by Joseph F. Girzone, performed by Tom Parks. Chapter 1. It was just an ordinary house, though now falling apart from lack of love. It was located on a back street in a village called Shadybrook. The house was old, that is, to a child's way of thinking. Actually, it was hardly 50 years old, which to an older person was rather new, since older people are so used to 100 or 200-year-old houses. To the people who had just moved in, it must have seemed like a dream house, even though it was run down and shabby-looking, with paint peeling off the outside and weeds running wild all around the grounds. Some might just say it was dilapidated. Rumor had it that the family was allowed to live there free if they agreed to fix it up and paint the whole house inside and out and take care of the front and back yards. The day they moved in, the whole village was curious, and all during the day, neighbors casually walked down the street to catch a glimpse of what the newcomers were like. One of the most curious was only a young girl, not quite 10 years old. It turned out the new family were poor people, though there was a certain dignity about them. The father and mother seemed gentle. Their young boy appeared to be 10 or 11, though he could have been a little older. They were dressed in simple clothes that looked well worn. The father looked older than his wife. He might be in his 30s. He had a kind face, but one could tell he had a lot of cares, as if his life was not too easy. The mother, looking younger, was maybe in her late 20s. She was very pretty, in fact, quite beautiful, with sallow skin, warm, penetrating brown eyes, and long, naturally wavy brown hair gathered in the back and held together by a leather knot. Across the street from the house, a curious little girl was watching as they moved the few pieces of furniture they had into their new home. The mother looked up, and her eyes smiled at the girl. The girl smiled back and gave a shy wave of hello with her hand. The girl would never forget the beautiful smile on the woman's face. She fell in love with her immediately. No one had ever smiled at her with such love. It was as if the woman had known all about her and was telling her she liked her. That meant so.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?